A very good morning, students. As you know that since last two turn, I have been teaching you tenses. So already the introduction of the tenses has got over. Now today I just tell you the uses of the present and the past tense. Okay. So as I have told you that present, past, and future, all three tenses, they are further divided into four more parts like present tense, simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous tense. So likewise other two tenses, past and future, are also divided in four more parts the same way. Okay, so today we are going to start the uses of simple present tense. Simple present tense, as in class also I have told you that simple present tense is also said to be present indefinite tense. And you know what is the meaning of present indefinite tense? Present indefinite means when it is not definite. Indefinite word is opposite of definite. So when there is nothing definite about a sentence, we say it indefinite. Okay, and the tense is simple present or present indefinite. So we see that why do we use and in which condition we use simple present tense. So my dear children, simple present tense we use to express a habitual action, as I have told you many times, like I drink tea every morning. There are a few sentences. I get up every day at 5 o'clock. My watch keeps good time. So these are some habitual action which are written here. Okay, and second use of simple present tenses to express general truth. General truth means the sky is blue. Okay, or the sun rises in the east, honey is sweet, fortune favors the brave, the earth is round. So these are some universal truth. We know that honey is sweet, it cannot be bitter or sour, so we cannot write anything except sweet for honey. And we know that it is also universal truth that the sun rises in the east. Okay, we cannot write here it rises from the west or south. Okay, then so these two we you just note down that we use simple present tense to express a habitual action. Okay, examples are there. Part of this you may write more examples. To express general truth like the sun rises in the east. Now the third point is in exclamatory sentences beginning with here and there, to express what is actually taking place. Do you understand what is exactly taking place in the present time? Okay, like when we are waiting for bus at the bus stop and suddenly we see that bus is arriving or is about to arrive or is about to reach the place. So what we say, we say using exclamation, using when we express our joy or our feelings after seeing the bus. So we say, here comes the bus, here comes the bus, there she goes. So these two are used with exclamatory marks. Okay, so these sentences are called exclamatory sentences since we have used exclamation mark. Okay, and when we speak exclamatory sentences, there also we use simple present tense like the girl, wow, what a beautiful girl is she. So this is also a present indefinite tense, simple present tense. Now fourth point is in vivid narrative as substitute for the simple past. As sometimes when we use narrative means when we are talking about past, but we pretend that it when we narrate that when we narrate something which has been happened earlier, that time also we use simple present tense like Sorab now rushes forward and deals a heavy blow to Rustam. Okay, then immediately the Sultan hurries to his capital. So here the word hurries, it shows that it is simple present tense while we are talking about past. Okay, so in narrative cases, when we narrate something, that time, like you can say, I went to help him, but he denies and says he doesn't need anyone's help. So here I am talking about the past action, that I went to someone to help him out, but he denies my help. Okay, so there I am telling someone, I am narrating to someone. Now, fifth point is to express a future event that is part of a fixed timetable or fixed program. Like we can say, the shop opens at 10 o'clock. Okay, or the market opens at 10 o'clock. Before that, if we reach to the shop, it will be useless. So the next flight is at 7 tomorrow morning. So this sentence is spoken in simple present tense, but it works, it tells or it indicate our future. Okay, future event or future timing or planning. The match starts at 9 o'clock. The train leaves at 5:20. Okay, when does the coffee house reopen? When does the coffee house reopen? So these were the examples and some uses of simple present tense. I want each one of you to write down the uses of simple present tense in your copy, so that when you make sentences using this tense, simple present or present indefinite, okay, these things will be very much clear to you, that how and where to make use of this tense, okay, and which type of verb we have to use, and how we can convey our message in this through this tense. Okay, so till then, goodbye, have a nice day.